I think there's a world where Tweek goes Seth first here.
The last time that Tweek played against Snake, which was MVD at Collision,
right?
went all Sephiroth, to my knowledge, and got the reverse 3-0 on MVD. Of course, ApolloKage, a very different breed of Snake.
Right.
MVD, a little bit more on the grenade-focused side, whereas ApolloKage, I would say, is a little bit more well-rounded in terms of using the normals that Snake has available, right?
100%.
No, it's just like he brought the water into the shot.
He wants you to know I'm staying high.
Yeah.
You know, ApolloKage is like, he's like such a good role model. It takes the selfies to let you know he's drinking the water.
Yeah.
And he plays a badass character. And there it is, the Sephiroth. You know, Tweek has struggled against some Snakes in the past. I know Kronos owns a win over him. And, you know, you mentioned how he was down against MVD, had to mount that comeback. So not the easiest match for Tweek that we've seen in the past. So see if the Sephiroth will be enough to help guide him to victory. ApolloKage, though, starting off really strong.
Yeah, definitely not the greatest start just yet here for Tweek, but ApolloKage, I'm sure is going to love seeing the amount of damage he's able to rack up. And on this very, very light character, so which means Snake up tilts will be a threat much earlier than usual. The wing is out, though.
Right, but in thinking the other way, it's, you know, the chip damage from the grenades could get you to the point to wing where it's like not too dangerous. Diddy does struggle in this matchup, so that's one of the reasons why Tweek opts for the Sephiroth. Game 1 here. So far, so good. Off the top, great delayed air dodge there.
He waited for the air dodge, but he didn't have anything because Tweek had to land. It was a very smart air dodge to wait, but definitely going to go in Tweek's memory. He's going to keep that in mind for later.
Yeah, that was. I feel like Tweek probably could have got a grab there too, but he's like, you know what? I just wanted to see what you were going to do in this position. Now, probably going to punish that quite a bit. That boy's snapping. Okay.
Got 4 on him.
Oh, good roll through all of them. Dang.
Yeah, Tweek's doing a sensational job to Seth. Not disappointing up until this point.
One thing to note about this matchup is Sephiroth can usually plank at the ledge, right, with stabbing the wall, you know, holding down with the charge up B, but since the grenades that Snake can put on the ledge, Sephiroth can't really do that as much.
Yeah. It doesn't go unchallenged in this case.
Okay. Grenade in his hand right here. Playing that pretty good distance game. Is now up to ApolloKage to find this distance, though, which now allows, you know, Sephiroth to really play the game that Sephiroth wants to play. I think it's a little harder to do against a character like Snake because, yeah, random explosions all over the stage, but still, like, usually you don't want to be behind. You don't want to be behind Seth because when you have to play the approach game with Seth, that you're playing right into Seth's like win condition. Let me outspace you and let me whip punish.
Yeah, right. Tries to get the reverse up tilt. ApolloKage still hasn't
smash. Up tilt, up tilt, up tilt, up tilt.
Okay, 43.
Okay, we out.
148. I mean, Sephiroth has the KO power. Great thing about Sephiroth is, you know, you got the range too, so sometimes you can even just attack into the grenade. Down smash is going to do the trick. Great spacing, great control coming out
to just
from
pop
Tweek.
that. He loves to just let that rip.
He is a fan.
So when I said whiff punish, I didn't know he was going to go that hard. He's like, what are you doing down there? Stop! Got him. Okay.
Great crouch on the Nair. Avoiding the orb pressure as well, but now you got to play through the wing. Can you KO Sephiroth at a reasonable percent so you don't have to deal with this wing? That's going to be a huge question mark here for ApolloKage.
Look how fast he is. He's able to drift around. We're going to see a neutraler popping the grenade. But in this case, actually pretty good for Tweek, because if you were going to die at 100, you're going to die at 108, you're going to die at 120. I mean, Snake's going to land any up tilt. That'll do it.
Yeah, Tweek commanding position, but that up tilt going to even things out. Only 65 for ApolloKage. Pretty modest for Snake.
Oh, okay.
Really? Okay.
Got both. Yeah, that's protected. Oh my! About to die off that crazy.
Almost threaded the needle.
Yep. Oh, hit him, man. Nice. Seldomly feel like I see that up air connect, but when it does, man, talk about an impact.
It's a very cool looking move.
Yeah.
I will say, especially in the KO screen, you know?
Got a little pause right there.
I'm a little surprised that he decided to go for the Nikita, though. Like, I mean,
I think that was an input error. Right?
Well, I mean, even if he went for a B reverse grenade, I think
would have hit either way.
He was like, yes, Tweek was so far up there already. So, but you know,
any kind of explosive there is to up air, right?
But that's why I think Snake kind of suffers here, is because the disadvantage is so bad when you're so high up and you're trying to land. It's like, how do you even get around this giant hitbox, or even the threat, right? Even if he doesn't pull the trigger, I mean, forward air is going to hit so far ahead of him. Up air covers this huge 90-degree arc, you know what I mean?
Well, and the thing about Snake matchups too, you know, some characters have small hitboxes that can just keep comboing Snake, right? But some of the sword characters, you don't like the hitbox because it's too large, right? And it's going to detonate the grenade. But Sephiroth, it's like, well, your hitboxes are extremely huge, so you just outrange the grenade explosion itself.
Right.
All right, well, here we are. Game number 2. Familiar sight to see with this stage, not at all a surprise. Oh, man. He really does just love that.
It's a good move.
That's such a go-to
You're
for
blocking,
Seth.
I might break your shield.
That's true.
So it's a little afraid. I mean, I'd definitely be a little afraid of it too, but either way, ApolloKage with I'd say a better start right now.
Yeah, essentially, it's just the riskier forward tilt, right?
Yeah.
Because the forward tilt's the grounded poke that you can hop over and punish Sephiroth for, but the down smash does that extra shield damage. So if you shield forward tilt, not a big deal. You shield down smash, your shield is going to be so small. And what?
Yeah,
So
back
back
air
air,
It's a
strong.
back air immediately.
He's so quick with it.
The problem is when Snake's off stage, he's kind of a sitting duck. Even if you pop that Cypher, he's literally exposing his stomach. He's got his hands up like, please hit me.
Get that out of my face.
Boy just bodied that.
It's an ancient technology ain't got shit on me, bro. or modern technology. Hold
Yeah,
up.
you gotta hold that magic tech.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
uh-huh.
That's
That's the wrong way.
how did it send him that direction?
I'll give it up. You know? I don't know how,
That's modern technology.
Yeah.
I think
Hit
to,
from the right, that's crazy.
to my knowledge, it depends on what direction you're holding right before it goes off. So maybe AK changed the direction right at the last moment. You know?
That's cheating.
That's slick.
Okay. Forward throw to dash attack. No tech right there from ApolloKage.
Well,
The
up
whole
air.
platform.
Yeah, the entire thing.
Yeah.
There's up air, and then there's also up smash. You got 2 versions of it, one on the ground, one in the air.
Landing on Snake sucks.
Yeah, him having a move that literally covers the entire middle of your counter pick stage kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, tried to set up a reverse.
Okay. Hold
Nair
that
to
counter,
bear
though.
there.
Tweek looks
Sephiroth's
so
going
comfortable
crazy.
here.
The item control carries over from Diddy. I mean, you see him kind of tossing these
point.
grenades so
Very
easily.
true.
He just jabbed one of them just to stop it.
Jabbing Gavin.
All right, buddy. Got that proto notebook out too, I see.
Did you see him bait that, by the way? He baited like 3 back airs and he punished the last one. ApolloKage,
Oh my God, yeah.
dude, he's
He's
scared
gonna do
to
it, yeah.
death.
Giga flare.
And this is just to break his soul. He's shaking while he's drinking the water.
That could have happened to me.
Thank God it was a simulation.
And, I mean, that's the thing about the Sephiroth down smash. You need to be able to use it. It is pretty risky, but Sephiroth is a character where you don't have the frame data to just be darting all around the screen and reacting to everything, right?
Right.
You got a little bit of startup, you got a lot of range, so you're gonna have to take guesses at certain mid-range scenarios, but Tweek has been doing such a good job of reading those situations on ApolloKage's defense, and I mean, right there, ending it off with a shield break.
Exactly. I was gonna say we didn't really see it in the moment because you have to watch it all sort of transpire.
Yeah.
But the last 30 seconds of that game were very telling. Tweek was consistently just kind of like toying with him. He was standing still. ApolloKage tried to back air him like 3 times. He hit him up into the air and then he fell with him. He didn't pull the trigger or anything. ApolloKage air dodge. He hit a neutral air and then he hit the shield break. It just feels like Tweek is terrifying ApolloKage just by standing there.
Yeah, but also, you know, I'm thinking about this from another standpoint. Tweek is able to throw out, and it's a really good option to throw out all the time, down smash, because of the fact of how Snake plays around his own shield. Like,
of course.
You know, you're going to be doing damage to your shield almost all the time anyway, so, like, if
Oh, I love
you
that
just
down
happen
tilt.
to have a grenade next to you, and I happen to down smash, it might be curtains.
Okay, grenade set up here. Looks like ApolloKage starting this game 3 with the lead. You're down 0-2, so AK gonna have to make some magic happen here. Oh, there's the wing and
Wing back.
blocking off the grenade.
Yeah.
That's excellent for Sephiroth. See if you can get back to stage though through the Nikita.
Hey,
Oh, a godlike song.
it is a godlike song. I feel like that's what Tweek was thinking when that down smash. You'll never see it coming.
They probably didn't see that one
Oh, he
coming.
definitely didn't see that one coming.
Up
The
tilt.
kicks.
Gets the job done. AK with a lead. Maybe his first one of the set. Let's see what he can do with it.
Okay, back here, not going to be enough, but still, Tweek definitely getting those quick two-piece combinations. Not going to be able to get this time.
Did he? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Stuck him. AK loves going for those.
He loves that, yeah. He's very good at it. Got it at the beginning of the first game, too. It kind of traded off back and forth, but
Tweek just looking for that final good hit. He got that F tilt, but it was in the middle of the sword, so not a good hitbox on that one.
He ate so many grenades this stock.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
wow. He's a C4. Might be the first one that's connected to him.
Right.
Done a good job of it.
Damn,
Like, he's
dude.
done a good job of evading
Jeez.
stuff, guys, up until
A
this
lot
game,
of
right?
grenades.
Oh, yeah. All right.
This
He's like,
was-
all right, get off me, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
You're
that
doing too
grenade
much.
has got to be uber stale.
This specific game, AK has definitely stepped up the artillery game.
He said, my shield curve.
The curve. That was a headshot with a Nikita, yeah.
Boy said I'm swerving.
I want to see that kill cam. That would hurt.
Man.
Using ballistics
Yeah.
right between the eyes.
ApolloKage, though, man. Definitely got a shield broken,
Tweek.
but not his spirit.
What the hell am I looking at?
Man's going, oh.
He's just getting blown up.
He's going to make his way back down to this.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love conditioning the shield there, dropping the Nikita. He has the shield getting the grab. So smart from ApolloKage.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh, okay, a little three-piece right there. Almost got the stock. Unfortunately, was not the strong.
No,
Oh!
Tweek! Stop touching the grenades!
Okay, get up attack to get through that down. That was smart.
At this point,
catch it?
at this point, I imagine Tweek.
Grenade is bad.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, wow, what
Hold
a
on now.
catch off
He's
of that
trying to
reel.
catch them all.
He hit the and one on him right there.
Picking up all the grenades like they're shinies.
Shiny grenade.
I want
hunting.
that, I want that, I want that.
Grenade hunts.
I wonder.
Okay,
I wish
there's an
we
orb.
could see how many grenades he hit this game.
That
'Cause
would be
it's-
very interesting,
It's got to
yeah.
be like 20.
Because
bro.
the funny thing is, like, you know, you kind of made the joke about it, but yeah, the grenades don't stale, right? So they're always going to have the
yeah.
same impact and effect.
Nice.
And right there, Nair into up tilt, going to put us to game 4.
I think I genuinely like what Tweek tried to do. He did hit the shield a couple times, so he was like, maybe I can kind of steal the game. But also great awareness from ApolloKage knowing Tweek does like to try to go for these shield breaks. So just hop straight over that, gets the first hit neutral air to up tilt, and we're out of here. Game 4. Let's get it.
Yeah, that down smash, a lot of reward on that shield, but going to be that grounded option that's a little bit laggier, has a little bit more reward. So ApolloKage just hopping right over that one, getting the punish, and now we're going into game 4. Tweek started off the set up 2-0, but AK wouldn't be, I mean, AK started Summit off by reverse 3-0ing Gluto, right? So we already know that AK very, very capable of this.
Yes. All right, so big game number 4 right now. Tweek has put all his faith into the Seph. It's won him the first 2 games, but AK kind of inevitable that he would get himself on the board, and that was the case in the previous. So this game 4, you're gonna see Tweek trying to avoid the artillery of Snake a lot better, similar to what we saw in games 1 and 2, but it just got so out of control in the last one.
Taking, again, a lot of grenade damage here. Oh, the sticky is connected.
Yep. Oh,
And
Wow,
and he
Tweek
let it
jumping
rock.
up to the sky.
Oh, did
yeah.
you see Tweek too?
Yeah.
He kind of shook his hand a little bit.
little visual frustration for Tweek. You know, we saw AK already do a reverse 3-0 against somebody big time earlier.
Yeah. I mean, AK has some very, very good wins here at this
Yes.
summit. So, ooh,
I
stopped out.
think the C4 hurts especially bad because it is literally just a reaction time test, right? If
Yeah.
nothing else is going on as it was there, it is just there's a C4 on me. When I hear this sound cue, I hit shield at that moment, and he just didn't.
Man, not gonna be able to get down there and do anything about that. Oh, AK had the right idea, but then ends up dash attacking the other way.
Poking away at the shield mid-range. The crouch is going to be so strong against Sephiroth. Tries to go for another down smash, but AK keeping that extra distance right now, has the lead. All this chip damage, every single one is going to be such a difference maker towards that tail end of the game, right?
Oh, these guys playing. Oh,
Oh, the mix?
Okay.
Oh. Still alive, though.
I know, that's kind of crazy.
Oh,
That
no.
he gets- pick
Oh,
up galore
man.
from AK. This dude does not let an opportunity sneak away, and even then, just another big back here, another big hit from Tweek, not amounting to a stock. I got a feeling game 5 is definitely on the horizon.
throwing me off that Tweek has like managed to escape that situation 3 or 4 different times because ApolloKage had missed the aerial, but he's continuously still trying to get up there at like a dangerous percentages. So I mean, I get, you know, you got to get that stock off, but
I think it's the threat. He's trying to get up there to force ApolloKage to do something, but consistently he's just getting hit by grenades here and there. Sephiroth has a huge frame. And you see it here. I mean, like we saw it in the previous games. We were making jokes about it, but like Tweek is getting hit by so many grenades.
Yeah, and I mean, AK even said in tournament, it's way harder, right?
Of course.
Just play perfectly around grenades, and AK definitely taking full advantage of this.
Yep.
Tweek looked like playing so clean around the grenades the first 2 games, but
Exactly.
you know, game 3, Coney even pointed out so many grenades connected, even seems like it's carrying over here for game 4.
And it's no criticism. Listen, I get it. It's extremely difficult, but that's what it takes to win, man. You got to pilot through all of these explosions, and Tweek is just lacking in that regard.
Yeah, it's taxing to have to do this for 5 games.
That too,
like, yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a certain play styles when you got to go for that, like the extra 2 or 3 games. You're like, Jesus Christ.
it
Like,
requires a lot of gas in that tank for sure.
Yeah.
And we know Tweek, of course, a veteran of the game, been around for years doing it at a high level, but you know, when AK just kind of sets his feet in the mud,
Right.
it can be very difficult to move him, and that's what Tweek is finding out these previous 2 games, because we have a potential reverse 3-0. Game 5 is confirmed, and AK is headed in there with a head of steam.
Imagine putting this on your resume. Beating Leo, beating Gluto, beating Tweek, winners semis,
Yep.
and then potentially beating Bantam.
he said, I beat these 2 people that just got sponsored. You should have sponsored me.
Oh yeah, all of
If
Luminosity.
he get, yeah, the Luminosity dub right here.
That's true.
Well, not all of it, Meister.
Give this
Shouts to
man a
Meister.
tie-dye jersey.
Shout out to the tie-dye.
All right.
Game 5. A lot of pressure going here. I mean, you're not in the loser's bracket, but you want to stay in the winner side. That Shark Tank is looking a little too crazy here. Who will go ahead and move onward and face Banham in the winner side of things?
Oh, he's snapping.
Snapping it up,
True.
41%.
Gotta watch, gotta watch that, how he's coming down. Managed to get through that. Nice, actually, such good space and was able.
Oh, nice. I like this for Tweek. He's got a lot of room to work with.
Yep.
Oh, well, there's the first grenade pop. Going to take the stray hit and an aerial here. 53%, but 86 on AK. Navigating around that. Okay, tried to do a fastball mix-up, but Tweek not going to fall for it.
Gonna go high.
I like that idea. I like that
Catch.
first idea from Tweek
Nice.
too, because a lot of the times you throw a snake off stage, they're gonna try to recover super high. So he like immediately looked for that first up air, but then you end up getting the second up air regardless. So Tweek looking good here in this 5th game. Great start.
He's really controlling tempo better, and I think you can see it in that side B. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like we saw none of those the past 2 games. He just wasn't in a position to be on the ground and be able to threaten it. But he was able to get it there. Has really set the tempo for the first stock at least, but now ApolloKage answering back.
Nice.
Good jukes.
You have that bonus movement with the wing, right? You have
Yeah.
more air mobility, movement speed on the ground. Your moves do more damage. I mean, it's a straight up buff all around, but the hard thing is Sephiroth is so light. You usually don't get to play with wing too much here, but Tweek surviving to 126 so far. You got to avoid a lot of things, but Tweek does have the lead. Does not really have to commit here, and chipping away even more damage on the AK second stock.
Yeah, all these hits right now, just a benefit for Tweek, right? He's got the wing, as you said, Charles, and look at that. The lead continuing to mount for him. It's the position he did not want to get caught up, or did not find himself in the previous couple of games.
I like AK's piloting of that last Nikita. It looked like he was trying to go for a shield poke.
AK is just doing full stage Nikitas. That's killing me.
He's like, who would expect it?
It's like he's playing a mobile game.
The defense from Tweek
nice.
right now,
Yeah.
AK can't find an opening.
Yeah, this is what he needs to do. He needs to put the fear into AK. Just keep shielding any offense and then try to get him back. Beautiful!
Oh, shit!
10 out of 10 counter here for Tweek. AK answers back with the back air, but Tweek has an entire stock lead, which means you're probably not going to get wing for a while, but I mean, you still, the lead is so nice, but AK kicking it up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Blade.
Ideas on ideas.
He's about to
though.
use the dragon's breath.
Yeah, man.
Wait a minute.
All right, it's got to get out of there real quick. But yeah, Tweek, I mean, definitely solid counter. That was not the option I thought he was going to go for. I thought he was just going to like maneuver around, but that was, he saw the distance that he was at, knew exactly what he needed to do to get that stock, and now sitting with one more stock left. Is that going to be it? The back air is going to take it. Tweek looking so good today. Oh man, took him a little bit, but he definitely cleaned it up and took that 5th game. Good stuff, Tweek.
I would say the rumors of Tweek being bad against Snake have greatly been exaggerated after that performance. Solidly closing out that game 5 and making no mistake about it. he has earned that trip to winter semis.
You can see it. You can see it. You can see it in the games that he lost. He just lost the tempo, kept hitting grenades. But in the 5th game, he was able to steal himself, really buckle down, and play more defense. And I think it really paid off.
Yeah, I think the main thing that Tweek did was games 3 and 4, we saw delayed air dodges from AK because Tweek was just trying to bait out the option. Tweek got the first stock without wing and was just able to just sent an up air really high. Got the stock without getting wing, and then we saw on his first stock, he had wing for so long because you drain a lot of meter when you take a stock with wing. That's the thing that uses up, and then dealing damage is the second thing that will burn up your wing meter. So incredible stuff. Tweek just getting the lead and just snowballing it so hard.
Yeah, having a
nice little chat up there, bro.
Maybe we should have laid out because I'm interested in what they're saying up there. It looks like Tweek was
about to ask him.
Was giving AK a little bit of advice.
It's Tweek talk.
It's Tweek, not Charles talk. Sorry.
Charles chats.
I was being a chatty cat.
Nothing wrong with that, man. You're excited, as you should be. Tweek, looks like he might not want to talk.
Tweek, get over here. Get over here, man.
Gavin,
we just want to know what you.
Big Gav.
I'm sure he asked for like some advice or something. What did you tell him?
I kind of wanted to know if he knew more about, because game 1 I countered Cypher. Because if he ciphers and then air dodges, I just counter the Cypher and he just gets hit by the counter. But I think if he just grabs ledge normally, I think I just dare. And I was just curious, like, if he had any, if there's more to it than that, or if it's just straight up a 50-50. He didn't really say anything. But the other thing I said was, if you go into a situation versus Sephiroth and you have a weaker shield than him, especially Snake, really grounded, can be pretty rigid, and you might take extra shield damage from your own stuff while I'm down smashing, I think it's more important to reposition, even if I'm cornered. I feel like he was like grasping onto an advantageous situation that wasn't there anymore because of his shield health. Because if I know you're either moving forward, which means you're potentially cornering yourself, or you're going to stay in place, I'm just going to win the situation at least.
True.
So,
and I told him, even if it means like dash attacking the other direction, like your shield is too low.
Well,
like,
get out.
I know we've seen you kind of struggle with Snake a little bit in the past, right? And that's something you've been working on. Obviously, deficiency you've been correcting for sure. Is Sephiroth like probably the go-to answer going forward for sure for this matchup?
Yeah, I feel like sometimes I might be seen as like a pessimist for my characters, but I feel like maybe I'm like reasonable / maybe slightly on the pessimistic side, but I actually do think Snake beats Snake, or Sephiroth beats Snake.
that matchup seemed very like tempo based. Like in the first 2 games, you were controlling space and tempo so well. Then you got hit by every single grenade. If I lose the first stock, I think even with the whole wing mechanic, I think it's pretty hard because Snake is so strong and Sephiroth can't afford to get chipped away. He's as light as Kirby while being as big as like Ridley. Snake kind of likes that aspect of it, but I think it's way better than Diddy. I think Diddy gets smoked by Snake really bad. And I think Sephiroth, like, a lot of his stab moves are really good at proccing the grenade but not hitting him. I actually got hit by the traded more than usual, and it still wasn't like a lot. In the 5th game, you were actually poking grenade, but like in 3rd and 4th, you were just blowing up constantly.
Yeah, he's an incredible player. I feel like, I kind of feel like I have a Snake brain a little bit, but I've never actually fully played him. And watching him play, it's like, yeah, maybe I could have played him too, but it's all right. Diddy Kong's cool too.
Well done. You got to play Banham next.
You earned your run back.
Got that run back.
I know that's why you were fighting so hard.
Oh yeah, I was really upset about my loss, and then like, I start hearing like that I could get the run back, and like Charles knows me. Like hearing that, I was like, okay, I'll play my absolute heart out every match from now on. And I even told everyone, like, I'm not losing until I get my run back Proto.
All right.
Like, I got to make it back to Proto.
Yeah, a man of his word for sure, and a man also in
Proto is
winter semis.
the only person on my list for the foreseeable future. Only person I want to beat.
I like that. He's got a
solo list.
I like
Wow.
that.
Imagine being the only name on the Tweek hit list.
Yeah.
That's an honor in and of itself.
Yeah, absolutely. Incredible stuff coming out from Tweek, and now he gets to earn his run back with Proto. I know Tweek was saying that was a bit frustrated from that last set the other day. I believe Saturday they played, right? So looking forward to that and looking forward to continuing on in the bracket, but we're going to take a quick break. Make sure you guys stick around. Peace.